Hey there, pet lovers. Welcome back to Pet Minds Unleashed, the home of curious pet behaviors, heartwarming animal moments, and science-backed pet care tips. So let's get right into it. Have you ever had a dog, maybe even your own, come right up to you and sniff your crotch? Awkward, right? It might feel invasive, embarrassing, even downright rude, especially when it happens in front of your guests. But here's the big question. Why do dogs sniff people's crotches? Is it weird dog behavior? Or is there a real reason behind it? Well, get ready because in this video, we're going to uncover the truth behind this nosy habit, and you'll never look at it the same way again. 1. It's not what you think, it's how they think. Dogs experience the world through their noses, not their eyes. Humans rely on vision. Dogs rely on scent. In fact, a dog's nose is a scientific marvel. Let's break it down. The human nose has about 5 million scent receptors. Dogs, depending on the breed, anywhere from 100 million to 300 million. Their smell center in the brain is 40 times larger than ours, proportionally. What does this mean? Sniffing isn't weird. It's normal. It's how dogs learn. When a dog sniffs your crotch, they're not trying to be rude. They're simply gathering information. 2. The scent glands in the human body here's something most people don't know. Your crotch and armpits are loaded with apocrine sweat glands. These glands don't just produce sweat, they release pheromones. Pheromones are invisible chemical messengers that reveal things like your gender, your mood, your sexual activity, your hormonal state. Even if you're pregnant or on your period to us, these smells are subtle or non-existent. But to dogs, it's like opening a book of your life story. Fun fact, dogs can detect cancer, anxiety, seizures, and blood sugar changes just by smelling someone. 3. Why the crotch, though? Let's address the elephant, or rather, the dog in the room. Why do they go straight for the crotch? Here's the deal. It's accessible, low to the ground. It's rich in scent, more apocrine glands than anywhere else. It's where dogs can gather raw, unfiltered info. Imagine it like this. For a dog, sniffing your crotch is the same as us scrolling through someone's social media profile. They're just trying to get to know you, dog style. 4. When do dogs do this the most? There are certain situations where this behavior spikes. Let's look at a few. 1. Meeting new people. Dogs are curious about strangers. A sniff is a first impression, like a handshake or a name badge. 2. After you exercise, sweat equals more scent equals dog curiosity overload. 3. During a woman's menstrual cycle, ovulation, or pregnancy, hormonal shifts change body scent dramatically. Some dogs become obsessed with women during these phases. For if you've been around other animals, you've visited your friend with a dog or cat. Your pup knows, and they want the full story. Dogs don't care about personal space. They care about honest scent data. 5. Is it a dominance thing? You might wonder, is this a sign of dominance? Not really. Crotch sniffing is more about curiosity than control. In canine language, it's polite and normal to go for the rear or groin area. In fact, when dogs meet each other, the first thing they do is sniff each other's butts. That's their version of, "Hi, how are you?" So when your dog sniffs your guest's crotch, they're not trying to embarrass you. They're saying, "Nice to meet you. Who are you? And what have you been up to?" 6. When is it a problem? While crotch sniffing is natural, sometimes it can become inappropriate or excessive. Here are some red flags. The dog is obsessed with sniffing guests and won't stop. The behavior causes fear or discomfort. They sniff aggressively or pair it with dominant behaviors like mounting. In those cases, you'll want to redirect and train alternative greetings. 7. How to manage or redirect the behavior. Want your dog to stop sniffing people's crotches. Here's what you can do. Train the sit to greet behavior start with family and friends. When a new person comes in, instruct your dog to sit before any interaction. Reward with treats and praise. Eventually, they'll associate visitors with sitting calmly, not sniffing. 2. Use positive reinforcement. Catch your dog being good. Reward calm behavior around people before they even think about sniffing. 3. Desensitize and socialize. The more people your dog meets, the less overwhelming new scents become. Use gradual exposure, like taking your dog to parks or pet-friendly cafes, to build their confidence and reduce over-sniffing. 4. Block with your body if your dog rushes to sniff a guest. Calmly step between them and redirect with a command like back or sit. Dogs respect body language, especially when it's firm and consistent. Remember, never scold a dog for sniffing. It's instinctive. Your job is to guide, not punish. 8. Can dogs detect health issues? This might blow your mind. Some dogs are trained to sniff out diseases. Why? Because illness alters human body chemistry, which affects your scent. Dogs have been known to detect cancer, COVID-19, low blood sugar, seizures before they happen. So, if your dog suddenly becomes hyper-focused on a certain area of your body, crotch included, don't panic, but pay attention. If paired with changes in how you feel, it might be worth checking with a doctor. 9. Interesting dog facts related to scent. Let's throw in some cool dog facts that make this whole sniffing behavior even more fascinating. 1. Dogs can smell time. Yep. They know what time you usually come home by detecting how your scent fades in the house. 2. Dogs have a second nose. It's called the Jacobson's organ, located in the roof of their mouth, and it's designed specifically to detect pheromones. 3. Bloodhounds can follow a trail over 100 miles long. Their sense of smell is so reliable, it's even admissible in court in some countries. 10. What it says about your dog's personality. Not all dogs are crotch sniffers. Here's what it might say about your dog. Confident dogs, they're bold and curious. They sniff because they want to know you fast. Shy or submissive dogs may avoid the crotch sniff and stay close to their owners. Overstimulated or anxious dogs might sniff obsessively as a coping mechanism. Knowing your dog's personality can help tailor your training approach. 11. Teach kids and guests the right response. If you have guests, especially kids, teach them how to respond to sniffing behavior. Stay still. Don't scream, laugh, or push the dog away. Let the dog finish sniffing or gently guide them away. You can also say something funny and educational like, "He's just getting your bio info," dog style. Humor diffuses the awkwardness and helps people understand that this is normal behavior. 12. Embrace the weird. Educate the world. It might feel awkward at first, but here's the truth. When dogs sniff your crotch, they're not trying to be gross or weird. They're just being dogs. They're curious, sensitive, and super tuned into the world around them, including you. If we as pet parents understand the why, we can train better, bond deeper, and laugh more, even when things get a little personal. So now you know, if a dog sniffs your crotch, it's not rude, it's science. It's instinct, intelligence, and information gathering all in one adorable snout. If you found this video helpful or hilariously relatable, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of curious pet wisdom. And tell us in the comments, has your dog or someone else's ever gone in for the sniff at the worst possible moment? We want to hear your stories. Until next time, this is Pet Minds Unleashed, unlocking the secrets behind your pet's most mysterious behaviors. Stay positive and keep sniffing out the truth.